Uh-huh. But I have to think about that. Because see, you're on an angle. Has to be. Hmm. Hmm. A pregnant mom was told she had a clogged duct. A week later, Lindsay Pargritton was 36 weeks pregnant with her second baby when she visited her OBGYN with a lump that was burning in my neck in my breast. She tells people. I went there and she thought it was a clogged duct or like mastitis or whatever of some sort. She recalls they didn't suspect anything. By her own suggestion, Gritton asked to get an ultrasound. Nothing she noting she doesn't think she'd be alive today if she didn't advocate for herself. A few days later, Gritton had her ultrasound and received a call that day with news that the lump was highly suspected of cancer. Wow. Oh, oh. George Tyndall, ex-USC doctor accused of sexually assaulted student, dies awaiting trial. God did what he thought was right. He took him. I'm cold. I went outside with the dog. I was like, my stomach is talking today. I'm telling you. Mm,
It's diamond painting.
he said and said, it's diamond. Or calling, I'm coming. That's how it sounds.
It's okay.
I sliced four slices of bread to have out of that loaf my brother made fresh. Oh, that was good. But I sliced two of them too thin. Most of the bread would be gone, so I did thinner. Because my mom one time made quite a few loaves of bread and yes, slice it back. So she sliced me a slice. That's something. I went. That's still thin. I got We had regular bread that we bought from the store. But even that is thicker. I give it back the bread. I got the store bought bread. They give me thick slices. it's all gonna go, but yeah. You either want me to eat it right away or you want it to go fuzzy. Fuzzy and green. Sometimes black, white. Yeah. I'll probably put two pairs of socks on just to last you. This file, what's a quad squad? The gardener's quad squad. All the girls is getting back into um gymnastics except for Scarlett. Scarlett, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not changing because I'm not doing it. So she was getting all the girls' hairs ready. Scarlett, right? Not doing my hair. I'm not doing it. Oh my gosh. I'll make you. So it's a month trial thing. So the mother says no, we'll can just try it out for 1 month. Maybe by then Scarlett will change her mind. Because they usually do. Because my mom was mad at my sister at one point. My mom had one more on the clarinet, and she chose to quit. My mom was so mad. I was just, I got one more payment. I would have made her stay long enough to keep that one. All that money my mom dished out was gone. I have memory like a bull, man. I mean, a memory like an elephant. Sometimes. In school, I play the clarinet. Up to a point, and I get all squeaks. I says, "Well," I said, there must be something wrong with this because all I'm getting is squeaks." When I got to a certain note, I says, "And you won't let me take it home." He goes, "I'm afraid if you take it home, I'll never see it again." I went, he says, "I guess I can't stay." He goes, "No, this is your classroom now." I says, "Yeah, but you won't let me take it home to the practice." He wouldn't let anybody take it home. You have to buy your own. So I went and told my mom. She goes, "If I was sure you would stick to it, I would buy you your own." I said, "I'm not like Cheryl quitting a week before she would be finished." I remember several times we had to run the clarinet over because she forgot it at home. So I ran it in. "No, I don't have mine. Here it is." Says he even has extra, but she wouldn't use the extra ones. I'm like, oh, that's her for you. Hey, Carol. My stomach's all grumbly. Oh, I'm gonna ask him. Can you make cinnamon bread next? You know, the one that has the spiral of cinnamon in it. What? I said next, and it typed and eggs. Oh, that's good. I know someone that what do you call the cinnamon rolls. Well, she did it as a bread, and it was so good. As for you slice that cinnamon bread thick. You toast it nice, a thick layer of butter on it, and you eat it. I'm like, oh. Then I still want that baby doll. It's a special one, so it's not like I'm not gonna touch it, but I'm not gonna like handle it a lot because it's gonna be a special one. A full silicone baby boy. You know, people back in biblical times had more than one name, and so did it. His name was Jesus, Emmanuel, and I learned Michael. So my name's special. Like all of a sudden, my name became very special. Everybody's name is special, but you know what I mean. The spelling of my name comes from the name Michael. So my dad says it's just basically the same name. I went, yeah, but my spelling is the female spelling. In other countries, they will call me Michael, and I'll have to say yes. You know, well, how do you pronounce your name? Then we'll say Michelle. It's really Michael. You know, it's as if you want to call me Michael, I don't really care because that's what it is, right? It's just female spelling of it, and we just pronounce it Michelle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My mom says when I told her when I was 4, it's just the same name, just a different spelling. It pronounced a little different. She goes, okay, then Michael's not you. That was 10 years ago. And she was healthy back then. Mm, stupid. Stupid, stupid. Why did Ron had to leave? He messed everything up. He told my mom, if I knew Riven will get that bad, I would never have left. He says, I thought this will be an easy job for me. I'm like, why did he leave? He was such a sweet guy. He had a cleaning crew clean our house. The only thing is, they threw away my guinea pig's shavings for the thing. And I told Ron, and he goes, oh no. And I hid something between my mattresses. Porn magazine. It was because Shawn Michaels was in it. And I only had it because of him. Hi, Robin. How are you? Oh, itchy, itchy, itchy. Oh, but Ron was the best ever. Someone said because he was doing some shady crap. I'm like, I don't think so, because he quite a few times paid our rent when we had nothing, because he wanted us to make sure we have food first. When we almost got kicked out, he says, no, she paid when we didn't. So he had to put it in as paid, so he had to, he paid it, get kicked out. So we were a decent family. He left, everything went downhill. My mom says, can you try to come back? I says, I'll try. And he tried and tried and tried. He contacted my mom and says they will not let me. But I told them, they said if a spot gets opened up, they will call. And they didn't, obviously. Why is this? Oh my gosh. This is really aggravating me. Why is this like this? All right, I'm gonna try something, guys. So you're gonna see. I'll try to do it like this. Okay, I can see something outside. Not quite. I'm gonna move. Well, now you see darkness. Don't fret. Oh. Ah, there we go. Me did it. Me did it. This might get top heavy. No, I don't think so. I had to move the dog's pen from outside. That bread's good. I sliced a couple of pieces too thin. They curl when you toast it, but I'm gonna slice it thicker. I might have toast again for lunch.
Next time it'll probably be better.
Probably, but it's still good though. You did a good job. You tried. Hi, Johannes. How are you? Oh, I know someone. You know how I explained the cinnamon bread with the swirl of cinnamon? I know someone, instead of doing it swirl, he accidentally just mixed everything all through it. And the kid said, he goes, that is cinnamon bread. I just didn't realize you had to put it a swirl in the middle. The kid said, that's okay, let's try it. And then he toasted it. They put the butter on it, and he says it was just as good. Oh, I gotta change that. Yeah, I gotta change. Go Halloween. I'll find something Halloween. Ooh, Halloween, Halloween. Do 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 do. Yeah, Ruby Frankie's still in jail. So is her Bopsy twin. What the heck? There's no Halloween? Oh, here it is. Hmm. Oh, whoops. Oops, 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 oops. I'm doing pretty good. I never understand why these people say to someone, "What's your pronouns?" I mean, what do they mean by that? Yeah, I seen someone's TV interview and what's your pronouns? I'm like, what? Good, nice, good, slippers with a nice thick sole on the bottom. Hey, that looks like a pizza. In this politically correct times, people are just going by he and she. They are going by they and them. Oh, so my pronoun is she. Okay. Aren't just. I got ya. They and them, yeah, because they are unbinary, meaning they're not going. They're not he, she, or he anymore. I'm like, but you are a she or he. But you are. Some parents raise their kids up to be like that. And some kids discover it on their own. So, this one woman, she actually beat her 4-year-old to death because, oh, I was afraid he might be gay. I'm like, seriously, so what if he is? I know a lot of people, they're not for it, but I'm pretty sure, I know you don't approve of it, Robin, but I'm pretty sure you wouldn't beat your child to death, and I know you didn't. You know what I mean? And I praise people when they come out. This 8-year-old little girl went to her father, sat her down. It was on video. And she says, you act normal. Not just because the video's on. He goes, okay. And she says that she was gay. So how do you know this at 8 years old? I went, because I don't like men, don't like boys. I love girls. All right, we'll have this discussion when you're 13. Okay. You can't date now anyway. She goes, I don't wanna. I gotta study school. So her head was in the good spot. And at 13, she did the video again. This is when she put up the video when she was 13. And she was the same thing as her father went, okay, then you're lesbian. Can I address myself as that? And he goes, yes, that's why I asked you to wait. To me and you, don't go out like to everybody. You have to pick who will keep the secret, who's your true friend, before you go out to tell everybody. That I would wait a few years. She was, I don't have to tell anybody. So she didn't until then, 16 years old. She did another video saying, yeah, I understand what my dad says now, because she came out at 16 and she probably has a handful of friends. She had dozens and dozens of friends was always caring for her, and then all of a sudden they left. They wouldn't even talk to her. I really think it's their parents that said, you're not talking to them. She's not going to talk you into being one. That's probably what happened. Whoops, it's not 8. Did I hit a wrong nerve? Everybody's quiet. I thought it was 8. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Oh. What did I do? Oh, I picked up the 9, not the 8. This is the 8. I picked up the 9. This is 9. You get to go play now. Ivy, you be a good girl. There's this one woman, she had this dog that wasn't fed correctly and he was malnourished and all that. So in his regular food, oh, she chopped up 4 biscuits every morning. She chopped it the same size as the regular food. And when she when the dog's weight was just about normal, she would slowly decrease on the treats. Like take one out, add a little bit more of the regular food, and before you know it, he wasn't on those treats no more. It's a good way of getting thin dogs to gain weight a little bit without them knowing. You know, if you let them know that they're in there, they're not. This is no, just give them to me now. Otherwise, I'm not going to eat. You know. I know this one guy. He was so sweet with his dogs when it was the dog's birthday and stuff. Got the dog ice cream and the regular milk bone biscuits. Yep. Made his own ice cream sandwiches for his dogs. Yep. Yep, put it on the plate and that was his birthday cake. All the dogs in the house had some. And the little dogs he made with the mini ones. Made one for each of them. Okay, Carol. Oh, you waiting for James? with the leftover chicken, I'm gonna make a little chicken salad for sandwich. Yep. No, I had pizza for lunch because because I told my brother, I said I might have toast again for lunch. Okay, Robin. Okay, have a good day. Okay, so he's a little annoyed because he didn't see nothing. Okay, Carol. Good girl. What is that in your water? Part of her food. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Someone says I have a couple bathrooms, Michelle. You like them? And sure. So I'm in like what elementary school. I think I was in 4th grade. So she brought them over. They look like they've been rot. Man, I'm like, how old are they? I'm about to Michelle. I'm like, thank you. And then she left. I'm like, Mom, there's holes in it. Like moths was attacking it and eating it. So I just put it up in my. Oh, my mom called her back actually. Michelle, wait a minute. So she called back because we had a phone for a little bit. Then we got rid of it because, money was very tight. So we had to get rid of the phone. Actually, my grandmother said to get rid of it. We're fine. You can ask people across the. Or did we ever have one? No, we didn't. We went across the hall. She called her back. I said, what kind of stuff do you give my daughter? She says, what? There's holes in all of these. Well, there's always holes in her clothes when she goes to school. And she goes, no, there's not. I had all brand new clothes. You can keep your holy stuff. And there was some stains on it. Well, you always stained. I'm like, oh, we never had stained clothes. Ivy, stop. Why don't you go lay down? You didn't have your nap yet. Oh, I see her problem. Hold on. Ball free your armor. Oh no, that's not the ball. Hold on. What? Where is it? Where is it? idea? Make eating fun. Oh, never mind. I get it. There you go. What I was doing was, when she was a puppy, to get her to eat sometimes, I would throw one of her foods, her kibble, and she would run after it and go get it, eat it, and come back to me for another one. Hi, Teresa. And that's how she ate. Then until she went to the dish and had a few on her own, and then she would take a morning nap. I remember one time we had those torpedo rolls. I made sure I got them too. Welcome back. That didn't take long at all, huh? It was after Thanksgiving. We had just enough leftovers to make a certain kind of sandwich we always had in Stop and Shop. Man, it's a Thanksgiving sandwich. My mom says, "How do you make that?" I says, "Well, how do you think?" Even the stuffing went in it. Man, we had turkey. We had sweet potatoes in there. The tiny bit of squash was there. I took the butternut and she took the yucky one. Um, mashed potato. Well, we had a lot of mashed potatoes because I made a big bunch of those, and we had a lot of stuffing left over. So we took what those that we only had a little bit left and put it in the sandwich, and on top was the cranberry sauce that I made by scratch, and that was so good. You're welcome. It was the best sandwich ever. And my mom says, "We can make these sandwiches every day, you know." I'm like, "Yes, we could." It will also could be like a fat Oompa Loompa. She goes, "That's true. Ivy, why don't you lay my feet and warm them up?" I have to remember where I put the foot warmer because I think I need that. She used to lay on my feet. One time when she was a puppy, she laid right on my feet, and both feet were like completely sleeping. Could not feel them, and I had to move a little bit. She growled at me. That was the first time she growled. Danielio, how are you, sweetheart? How are you feeling, honey? Honey bunny. Honey bunny. Sticky buns. Oh. Ooh. You see that? Nightbot, it's all capital letters except for 2 words. Because he had a hiccup. Oh, there you go. At least you're enjoying something, sweetheart. I hope you get better very soon. Oh. I flung the ball with this. It doesn't. And it went right into her water dish. Go get it. You can go get it. Well, happy overcast day. Oh, hope it stays overcast all day. Hope it thunders and lightnings. Just for you. Ivy, go get your ball. Go get it. Ivy, go get your ball. Oh my gosh. This dog. Yay, congratulations, Danielle. Yay. Ha! Girls rule. Well, you read the Bible. Didn't start off with women. Yeah, that's annoying. Oh, nice, Danielle. I said that in fourth grade, and and everybody disagreed with me, and that teacher did not like me, and she goes, Michelle, you want to prove them wrong? I went, yes, and I looked in her Bible until I found it, and I stood up. I went, pencils down, listening ears on. And I read it. Ah, I was so happy that I was right in that class. And I said to her, Mrs. Snowclap, thank you for letting me use your Bible. I went, you carry it wherever you go. She goes, oh yeah. That's before she got mean. But when she got mean, I guess she couldn't stop. Something happened in her life. She was mean. He had Jordan. Okay, I don't know. Nicole and McCole. On in Israel. What's going on in Israel now? Is there? Oh, I don't watch the news. It's too sad and horrible. Nothing great happening. I remember one time for school, I had to watch the news. So I forgot to watch it at 6 o'clock, so I had to watch it at 11 o'clock, so I had to stay up late, and then I had to get up for school, early for school the next day, and mine was nothing but negativity. I'm like, well, that's what it said at 11 o'clock last night. I forgot to watch it for the evening news. They're being attacked by a terrorist. Oh, no. so sad. Oh, oh, that's so sad. Why, why can't people just get along? Why do you have to think that, oh, to be powerful, I'm gonna kill some people? I mean, what the fuck? Excuse my language, but what the fuck? It's not fair. Stop the killing. And most likely some of the 700 people was little kids. Go ahead. Okay. What is the weather at Virginia Beach, Virginia?
It's currently raining and 74 degrees in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Carol, it's raining and it's 74 degrees. Holy cow. No wonder why I'm cold. It's only 51 out. What's the high today? The high is only 60. Nice. And it just goes downhill from there. Feels like 49, yeah? Oh. I'm excited that I'll be able to shut the air off and open up the windows for good next week. Nice, Danielle. I'm happy for you. Getting nice and cool, and you'll be comfortable. And then I bet you'll be getting better for sure. That's right. So many people rather have summer. I'm like, why? So you can get overheated, you sweat, then you stink. I'm like, I'd rather have it in just a normal, calm weather, not too hot, not too cold, just right. And autumn is the perfect. Autumn and spring. Not late spring. Man, my stomach's grumbling for something. That bread, man. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Alright, go ahead. My brother got her another bone, Danielle. The other one, she dismantled it. It was one long piece of rawhide. You can just throw all the old rawhide away. I got a new one. What? No one's here. Rawhide. Wasn't that a show? Love fall, but winter is my favorite season. Yes. It's like, but when it snows, it's so pretty. No matter, when you're just sitting at home, when you don't have to go nowhere, you just look out when it's freshly snowed. You look in the trees; it's all so pretty. Then when it gets melted and all muddy, ugh. My brother's favorite time is the summer, but not too hot. See, my mother loved the winter. She could never get too cold until she started getting not being too. Until one winter, she got cold and she didn't like it. And since then, she couldn't handle the winter. She would have to run inside because she was getting too cold. She would sit outside with no jacket and feel fine. And my dad was the same way. Hey, we lived in Alaska, and when it got to 35 degrees, we had a light jacket on. We thought 35 was warm. And it was always so nice. Will you finish this DP by Halloween? Definitely. Yes, definitely. It's an easy one, so that's why I'm taking my time. It's an easy one. When you look this up, well, no, when I looked up Christmas diamond paintings, this comes up. This one comes up. So, so in a way, this is a Christmas diamond painting, but I'm doing it for Halloween. Uh-oh, I think I have to take someone out to go potty. And it's not JJ. You have to go pot. Oh, yeah. I know that look anywhere. I'll be right back. pee-pee too. I'm not allowed to go outside. Sorry, I'm back. Right now it is 30. Thank you. I stopped and got a piece of bread or chunk of bread that my brother made yesterday. He made potato bread yesterday. One time my mom made fresh bread. It didn't even cool off, and I sliced a big chunk, butter. I'm like, yep. Oh, Yeah. The donut shop, that's what we get. At Walmart. Walmart has it. He gets it from Walmart or um what's the other store near us? Whatever. Because he works right across the street from it, just about, or near it. Kroger's. Oh, there you go. There you go, yeah. For this mug right here, if I use the Keurig for this one, I do medium. A medium one. Click the medium button and then redo it for a small one. I do not put another pod in there because I think that's a waste. I use the same one. It comes out just fine. How many ounces is this? This is 15 ounces. Because I used this large in there, and just about half. I did small, and it must have been over half because the small went up to the rim. I'm like, oh, and it was hard to drink that coffee hot and plain until I can get the other stuff in there. I was gonna do this birthday challenge for the Bible. What it is, you find your birthday in each book, meaning the month and the day. So the month, no. Yeah, the month will be the chapter, and the day will be the verse. So in other words, March 29th. I'll have to go to Genesis chapter 3, verse 29, if there is. If there isn't, you have to read the whole chapter. And if there's no number 3 or whatever your birth month is, if that book don't have that number, you have to read the whole book, which won't be long if they don't have the number 3 in there. Yeah. I know I said this last year, but quite a few years ago, but I just never did it. I know I had to read a lot of books. A lot of chapters I had to read. I think I might do that for a special video. You can actually do it each book a different day if you wanted to, so you don't get overwhelmed with it. You know what I'm gonna do? Even though I have extra spaces, I am not gonna. I'm gonna only gonna use one little container for the diamonds. I'm not gonna like put it in two because there's a little bit left over. I gotta condense one just so I can get one freed out. Oh. Hey Danielle, look at this. Dr. Pepper and cream soda. It's pretty good. I don't know. Let me see. Ivy, stop. Please just stop. Dr. Pepper and cream soda diet. Zero sugar. Oh, they have strawberry Dr. Pepper. Yeah, and here it is. Zero sugar. $21. How is that one case of soda $21? How is that possible? Snap EBT available. Wow. 12 soda cans, 12-ounce bundle by Louisiana. Zero. Look at here. Look. Snap EBT. They can use the food stamps card. Wow. Strawberry Dr. Pepper. I gotta try that. Look at $5.98. But I wonder why that one was $20. Oh, a 12-pack. That's like it's $20 because it's 12 cases. I was like, when gosh, there. Oh, really? Mm. My brother got me the Toll House cookie, chocolate chip cookie, creamer. That's so good. Most likely it's not real chocolate in those, but Ivy, lay down. Ivy, lay down. Good girl. Can't put my foot here. Columbia. Yes. I like flavored coffee. Yeah. My favorite thing to do, even with the Keurig, make the hole in the top of the pod. Sprinkle some, the spices that they have, pumpkin spice for your pumpkin pie. I put that in the little hole there. Make sure it all goes in there. Then I put it back in the Keurig. I have pumpkin spice coffee. Oh, there you go. It's a good idea. Mm. I'm a sucker for bread. My dad said, "What do you think is your problem?" I go, "What? To gain weight?" He goes, "Yeah." Oh, eating. Yeah. He goes, "Well, duh." Well, that's my problem. If I didn't overeat, I think I'll be smaller. Or a nurse told us in elementary school, that sometimes people process food differently, and that's why some people are heavier than others. Of course, there's a jerk in every class, right? Is that why Michelle's so disgustingly fat? She goes, "Do you know where the principal's office is?" He goes, "Yeah." Why don't you go there and sit? And he got up and left with a sad face. I'm like, wow, that was fast. That was her son. I'm like, whoa, poor kid. I'm so glad my mom never was a teacher. Oh, a teacher of mine. I actually told her that. Says, "Well, that's not nice." I says, "Yeah, but if you were my teacher and I got in trouble, that'll be embarrassing." Why don't you just add it to you cut? What? You're probably talking to Robin because I have no idea what you're talking to me. Why don't you just add it to your cup? But I don't get what you're talking about. Oh, it doesn't dissolve. I tried it before. I still drank it, but it wasn't as good as putting it inside the pod. And one time I showed my mom a trick. She puts her coffee grinds in her filter there for the regular coffee pot. I went, see the cinnamon? You sprinkle on the coffee grinds. She was, yeah. You'll have cinnamon coffee, and she loved that. I did. It's not spicy, Carol. Okay, she has a delay, like always. Thank you, Carol, even though I've been back like 20 minutes. Let's see how big of a delay. Carol, what time is it there? 11:32. By the way, I asked that question at 11:32. I remember when we first moved into this house and the heat was on. I'm like, whew. I'm used to a cold house like my dad had. And I understand why he kept it on the cool side because, I don't know why he did. But, my brother said you'll get used to it. It's at the same temperature as it was in Rhode Island. I'm like, why is it feels hotter? Oh, I came from my sister's house and she said just put your socks and shoes on, get dressed as soon as you wake up and put a hoodie on. I said, yeah, I'll put a hoodie on and my coat. My sister very rarely put her heat on. She put it on enough to um her her pipes wouldn't freeze because the the company that's near her she uses for the heat is so expensive. I said, well, you should move where we are. And I told her, it's so cheap. No, don't move here. I'm only kidding, Cheryl. I love you. I know she's watching. Last night for my Jenna. What? Last night for my Jenna. Okay. I have Jimmy. Oh, really? Oh, Jimmy John's sub. Oh, for your dinner. Because yesterday morning before my mother leave for work to get that for less. Oh. How was your Jenna? Sorry. Jenna Bush? You got water here too. Okay. All right, Danielle, I love you, girl, and I hope you get better very soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I'm just slacking. Carol, you know what she said about saying I love you to Danielle. You know what Danielle told you? Yesterday when the dog, I took her out to go pee. She wouldn't poo. Took her in, sat down. She cried to go poo. Oh, sometimes I let her wait it out a little bit. What the heck? You have to go poo, don't you? You already went poo. Oh. Guys, I'll be right back. She has to go potty again. It's okay. It's okay. You're doing a good job telling me. Come on. It's okay. Come on. You're getting me up and moving. So this is good for both of us, I think. Come on. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, good girl. It's cold out there. Yeah, it's a little chilly out there. She does have a little outfit I can put on her. So the next time I take her out, I'm going to put it on her. Hopefully. Hold on, baby. You got to wait a minute. Wait, calm down, Michelle. Hold on. Ivy Josephine. Stop. What about the time when I turned around because she's making that noise for me to fling the ball, and then she grabs it and takes off. I mean, let me tell you one thing. Ivy, move. Oh, she keeps going right near the wheels. But anyway, there's this apartment in Rhode Island, in Providence, on the way to the bus that I use to either get to Riverbend or to my works. I used to work at Stop and Shop. In the window, you seen Jason Voorhees, his mask in the window. I'm like, oh, I would love to do that in one of my windows. I told the bus driver he wanted to see it last time. Where's that window? I went right here. See? I got up and I showed him. Went, that is so cool. So he got his camera ready, and I went outside and took it. He almost had it. He was actually starting to go. I'm like, you want your phone? And can I get back on? He goes, I forgot. A short-term memory, huh? My brother was gonna pull off a joke. And he says, that's a lot of money to spend on the outfit. Just for one joke. I'm like, one joke? You can do it a lot. You can make believe you're him. Come on, camera. No one will know it's you. I won't tell nobody. Of course, I already did. Oh, wait a minute. I already did. Never mind. Yeah, I think I will. uh, On one of the first episodes of Our House, man, that's an old show. Um, when the dog came and he was outside, roaming around to go potty, the next door neighbor, it was actually midnight, was outside with the chainsaw gonna cut down the tree, and the dog was right near her and peed on her. And the grandfather went, "Good boy, good boy." Yep, I say good boy too. She was a bitch. What is this funny? Why is no one talking no more? Cat got your tongue? Meow. Oh, excuse me. One time, another episode of Our House, I guess the teachers was on strike, so there was no school. The little girl was happy about that. But high school had school. Well, I don't want to miss a day. Oh. So I guess the high schools did go. It's optional, or so she actually went. Oh, I don't know. If it's on strike, you didn't go, and that's that. If there was a teacher strike in Cranston, I'm good. But we had to make it up though once. Warwick. Oh, Warwick was always on strike, man. In 1 year, they went on strike for so long. The following year, they never got a summer vacation. You know how there's February vacation, April vacation, they couldn't take none. So once school started, they told them that And they said they were going to save those 2 weeks in the summer. And it was up to each school how they're going to do it. Give it to them anyway. And then all summer they have to go to school all summer. In the summer, this one, I think one school decided to give them the Friday off in case they want to go to the beach, as long as they do good during the week. And this one school was doing so good, sometimes they had Thursday off as well. But they didn't want to do, the kids said, we can't do this too much, we gotta get this done. So if we pass the test one day, we stop right away on the new stuff. Teacher went, you got it. I'm like, because I say do the vacation at the end of school so we can have a 2 week separation from last year until next year. And teacher went, that sounds a better idea. I think they changed that for everybody, actually. Ow. Because I felt bad. And this one guy says, well, Cranston's never on strike. I think we're moving to Cranston. I went, yeah. We got another one. 1, 2, 3. I already did that. That's 5. Oh. Okay, Carol, but what we're talking about is not hot and spicy. We're talking about adding flavor to coffee. We weren't talking about hot, spicy food. I know what you're talking about. Or maybe, yeah. She does it all the time, Robin, but I don't think it does her any good, or she's not doing it correctly. If Carol, if the live button is white, you need to press it. If it's red, you don't need to press it. It's just your internet. I think she has bad internet. I remember one time during devotion, she said, Michelle, why are you starting over again? I'm like, I'm not. You got a delay, girl. She insisted I don't. I'm like, well, I'm not. I'm done, actually. I have one arm in my shirt. Maybe that'll keep me warm a little bit. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Let's see how that does. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I want to take her for a walk in the yard with her little outfit on. See how well that goes. Some of those dog outfits, they go over the harness. This one person got an idea of putting the harness over the outfit because it holds it on better. I mean, well, that's a smart thing. Okay. Carol, the reason why I said that you have 25-minute delay. I asked you that at 11:32. And I'm about to say that now to you. If you well, it doesn't work, Carol. What am I using this green one? I mean blue one. Ivy. I might do the rest of this a different way. So, yeah. I could do that. Do all the W's first. All over this whole thing. So you get the 4. So 2 and 1. And do that. Ivy, you behave yourself and you play. Right. Cut part of the Bruce. Whatever I said. Well, whatever I attempt to say. A fungal. Sorry. Oh, please, I think. This one woman insists that she never needed wax on her diamond pens. I'm not talking about the everlasting tips. No, I'm not talking about that. This is before those. Because I asked, are they the everlasting? No, it's the normal ones. You just, if you press hard enough, they'll just be stuck in there. Well, if they get stuck in there, then that means they can't come out. She says, well, oh, I forgot one. Oh, I forgot a whole bunch. Oh. No wonder we keep needing more wax. There we go. Boom, shaka, laka, laka, boom, shaka, laka, boom, shaka, shaka, bob. Oh, I am going off. Oh, okay, bye. Thank you for coming. I really do appreciate the following, the support. This one woman, we were on the bus. We were broken down. It was cold, so this woman says, well, the way my father warmed up his pajamas one day didn't end so well. I mean, how's that? We didn't have dryers, so we had to dry them in front of the fire. Oh no. Yep. Too close to the fire, burnt them up. They didn't even have the rope anymore. They went, where's my pajamas? They seen them burnt on the floor, and he goes, oh, I guess I have no pajamas. And the little girl, and she says, she said to her daddy, and they laughed. He says, "Well, you're going to be awfully cold with Nikki." He says, "No, I won't." That's funny. They, after they stop laughing, he says, "We won't. I won't be naked. I'll wear something else. I'll wear my old clothes to bed." The wife says, "No, you have a lot more pairs than that one pair." The thing is, he believed in wearing using only one pajamas until they're worn out. And said, "Well," the little girl says, "Well, they're burnt out." Yeah. So they didn't have like electricity back then, she says, and even though they could afford it, they chose not to for a while until they were sure they can pay it every month. They didn't want to get it if they're going to have it shut off because they didn't have enough money. So then eventually so they got. She says that after that they really did think really hard about getting the electricity so they can get a dryer. But using lights inside, if there was lights out, if there was daylight, we didn't use the lights unless it was nighttime. Even now, she would not have it on right now. Because I told her, says I use a lamp to color them. She goes, "Nope." What, really? If you can see it. I says, "Well, I have a special, I do diamond painting." This is when I was going to visit everybody in Rhode Island. I mean, in Cranston. She goes, I just got the light pad. She goes, "Well, something like that, I probably would." She would use electricity then if it had it then. You know what I wish? Go Gadget Orange so I can like stay nice and cozy. There, it worked. It worked. Oh yeah, I could put my long sleeve shirt on. Oh yeah, she says when she got a dryer, they were happy about that because the mother uh put in the winter put the clothes in the dryer just for a few minutes to get them all warm, the socks, undies, everything, and put it up. Put it Then they would go to bed all nice and cozy because she would do the bedclothes, and she would put another blanket over the bedclothes because then she'll keep it warm. Then they climbed in there, um, and they were nice and warm, and they went to sleep. Then they discovered electric blankets. The neighbor's house burnt down because of one. She unplugged the blanket. She said, "I don't want you guys to burn this." No, once it's really warm, you unplug it, mommy. That's what you do. They always kept it plugged in. The girl says, "Oh, we keep it plugged in." My mom doesn't know. Well, someday they did, sadly. Because for real, you're not even supposed to leave it plugged in or on. I always did. But if I got too hot or I'm like, something doesn't feel right, so I unplug it completely. And one time, actually, it's in my closet. I think I'm going to give it to my brother because I don't need it. Oh, excuse me. I think I'm back to normal now. Things are different back when I told my brother, I'm just about pizza out. So he says, I says, you can order me like a grinder, Italian with the works. He says, or the tater tots. I'm like, or the tater tots, or both. You know, something with me. I should tell him, only to have the protein. Because those tater tots, you can make them into breakfast by putting maybe some poached eggs on top and just um spread it on there. Because that's what I do with the um poached eggs on toast. I get a fork and I flake it all on there. And what I like is when the yolk, the bread soaks up the yolk. Because I did that one time and I says, I'm letting that sit a minute. My memory says, why? I says, the bread will soak up that yolk and that's so good. I says, I'm going to do that. So she flaked it on there like I did. Made sure the yolk went everywhere on the bread. And she let it soak in and she bit into it. She goes, that's nice. Oh, it's so good. My dad ordered poached eggs at the diner. It was like a hard-boiled egg. Some diners don't do poached eggs because of that reason. I'm just doing the singles right now. All right, I am gonna go and break for lunch, and I will see you at 3 because today's diamond painting day. Maybe tomorrow I'll color. I love you guys. Love, don't judge. Peace out.